What's up everybody? Simon here. In this video, we're going to talk about the Capital One Venture X card. This might be the best credit card out for travel people out there. At an annual fee of $395 current, that is an incredible value for everything that Capital One offers. We're going to get into all of those benefits. We're going to also talk about whether or not the Capital One Venture X compares to the Amex Platinum, and it's cheaper. So let's get into this. Okay, so Capital One, with its first foray into travel, has released the Capital One Venture X card. I do believe this card is one of the best credit cards you could get if you are traveling, hands down. Capital One has also started increasing their presence with travel lounges, with the Capital One lounges in Denver, Dallas, and at IAD Airport. So overall, they do have some great lounges. If you're in those areas, the Capital One Venture X card will be a great addition to get you into those lounges. Also, if you don't want to spend the $395, you could actually get the Capital One Rewards Venture card, and that'll give you 2 free passes if you don't travel that much. So let's get into some of the benefits of the Capital One Venture X card. First one is the TSA PreCheck and Global Entry Reimbursement. So with the Capital One Venture X card and the reimbursement of TSA PreCheck as well as Global Entry, you're saving a few $100s already. The Global Entry is typically around $200 or so. That cuts your costs of the card in half. Remember to apply for TSA PreCheck while you're applying for Global Entry. This way you could get it all done in one fee and get it all approved. Now, you also get statement credits for travel with the Capital One Venture X card. You also get lounge access, as I mentioned earlier, but it's just kind of competing with the American Express Platinum card. But the Amex Platinum fee currently is $695. That is $300 more. Amex also will give you the Global Entry and the TSA PreCheck, as well as some travel credits, as well as lounge access to the Centurion Lounge. However, you're not allowed to bring guests unless you spend quite a bit of money. Now, here's the kicker. If you sign up for the Capital One Venture X card and you spend $4,000 in the first 3 months, you get 75,000 miles bonus. That's a value of $750, which completely pays off the credit card itself. That is a great sign-up bonus. And to spend $4,000 in 3 months, that's not a lot. You could do that on ad spend. You could do that on your personal spend. It really ranks on a lower tier of spending compared to some of these other cards that we've seen out there. Now, of course, these miles and points are transferable to other airline partners, and you could transfer them to Star Alliance and SkyTeam and some of these other partners out there through the Capital One Transfer Points Network or Partnership Network. Reward points are earned. You earn 2 points for every dollar that you spend. They're very similar to the other venture cards in the Capital One family. Now, the TSA PreCheck Global Entry credit is up to $100. Again, I mentioned it's better to apply for Global Entry and select TSA PreCheck as an option. That's done after you apply on their website. They'll credit you on your statement. One thing I love about the Capital One Venture X as well as the Amex Platinum is the Priority Pass lounges. Capital One Venture X gives you unlimited access to Priority Pass lounges, which are all over. I believe there are over 1,400 locations. You could check out some of my Priority Pass review videos. Also give you access to Plaza Premium lounges and its own branded Capital One lounges. Now, again, there are only 3. However, they're also giving you access to about 100 Virgin Atlantic clubhouses. I think that's a bonus as well. Although American Express Centurion lounges are kind of the trendsetters, the leaders, the Capital One lounges are equal in quality to the American Express Centurion lounges, however, for much less of the price. That's what makes the Capital One Venture X card, in my opinion, a great addition. For every year that you have the Capital One Venture X card, they'll give you a $10,000 points bonus. That's equivalent of $100, which is pretty neat. Amex does not, from what I understand, give bonuses just for being a member. What's neat is Capital One gives you up to $300 in travel credits each year. plus the $100 anniversary bonus, plus the TSA. I mean, you got the $750 value of 75,000 points. This card is almost free, and there's no reason why you probably should not get it. There's also Gravity House, which is a membership-like ski place. It's near Lake Tahoe. They give you $300 of credit for that if you sign up. Now, this is not the only location in Lake Tahoe. It's in Vail, it's in Brinkeridge, and there are other locations as well where you could use this credit. Truckee, near Lake Tahoe, where they have the Gravity House, that is a premium spot in my opinion. So I think it's nice to just have that credit or have that option to go there being a Capital One member. In fact, I'm thinking about joining. Keep in mind the Gravity House membership is $1,200 annually for weekender rate, and an entry-level membership is $800 annually. They'll cover up to $300 of that. So in fact, the Explorer rate is at $840 annual to be in the Gravity House membership plan. So that'll put you at $540 additional to cover it. So if you're a frequent visitor of the mountain houses, this is a great addition and another perk of being a Capital One Venture X member. We've already gone over some points and benefits that they offer, which really covers that $395 annual fee. I do find that fee to be very affordable for what you're getting. And Capital One actually is a great transfer card. Depending on which airline you're transferring the points and miles to, you get more points for transfer to those airlines. And overall, I do believe this card to be a great addition to your wallet. It's probably a great top entry level card, or I would say even a top level card for travel, where you're getting pretty much all the perks that American Express offers minus the Centurion lounges. Of course, the Capital One travel network is growing. They're going to continue opening lounges. They're going to continue to offer more. I'm not sure if the fee will remain at the $395, but this is the best value of a card you could get today. In my opinion, I would probably, if I was on a annual fee budget, would go with the Capital One Venture X card if I could not up to the American Express Platinum card or could not justify the Amex Platinum fee. Capital One, again, gives you priority pass access. It gives you other lounge access. They give you statement credits for travel. They give you TSA credits as well as global entry credits. There are other perks and benefits. Also, a great transfer partner network. And overall, they're giving you a 75,000 sign-up bonus. I think that's great. That's worth a flight alone. So overall, this is a great credit card. Comment below what you think about this card. Can it compete with American Express? Are you a Capital One Venture X member? Let us know in the comments how you like it. If you like this video, I always ask that you subscribe and like the video. Also, check out the Ideal Hour podcast, where we have some cool guests talking about their success and their story. I'll check you guys here in the next video.